Ichirin collapsed in the center of the village square, his body convulsing as blue lightning surged beneath his skin like jagged glass. Every muscle screamed as the energy tore through his shirt, leaving him gasping for air. He clawed at the dry dirt, his fingers carving deep, scorched furrows into the earth. Around him, the world went cold. Villagers scattered in terror, retreating behind locked doors as the air began to crackle with the sharp, metallic scent of ozone. He was no longer a man. He was a conduit for something ancient and hungry. Miles away, within the suffocating silence of Witchwood, Seraphine stood before an altar of shifting, restless runes. Her hands trembled as she swept a stack of ancient scrolls off her desk, searching for the truth. As she traced a glowing map, the candles in the room extinguished at once, plunged into a darkness that felt alive. She grabbed her silver staff and sprinted toward the forest boundary, her eyes fixed on the horizon. Above the mortal kingdoms, an unnatural storm was gathering. She knew the signs. This was no disaster. It was a resurrection. In the village, Ichirin curled into a ball as the lightning began to pulse in rhythm with a heartbeat that was not his own. The sky turned a bruised, impossible violet, bleeding into the clouds. Then, a voice, cold and heavy as a mountain of stone, resonated inside his skull. "Find me," it commanded. Ichirin screamed, clutching his head, but the voice pushed back with the weight of eternity. "I am the storm that never ends." Far beyond the horizon, the ground erupted. A figure the size of a mountain rose through the clouds, its eyes glowing with the same electric blue consuming Ichirin. The Titan Emperor took a single step, and the tectonic plates groaned in submission. The earth bowed to its master.
Seraphine reached the edge of the woods, her face pale as she watched the Titan move toward the village.
The air was thick with the end of the world. She reached into her robe, pulling out a jagged, obsidian dagger. With a final, desperate breath, she drove the blade into the ground. A barrier of white light flickered to life, a fragile shield against the coming darkness. She stood alone against the horizon, a single spark of light against a god. The silence was broken by the sound of thunder. The war of the eternal realms had finally begun.